Greetings, Mr. J from Ben's Trains with another in the series. Well, getting ready to run the fire car. I've been running it off and on. It's actually running quite well. So the power is turned on. I set up a little bumper. Let's see how this goes. As you can see, it's running well. Forward and reverse, no problems. I still need to pull the brushes out and clean them. But it's definitely running well, no doubt. Exactly like the gang car. Now, if you leave this on, it'll do this for a year. I just don't see any reason to have it do this. Anyway, I've been running it off and on since I got it the directional switch repaired. It's actually running quite well. I was going to run it with the gang car so they could run into each other, but the bumpers on the gang car are literally falling apart. Well, that appears to be running absolutely splendidly. I wanted to hit a bumper to make sure the repairs were going to hold. That's very likely why that rivet was loose. That repeated impact from it hitting a bumper continuously. But as you see, running with no problems. Again, what am I going to do with it? I have absolutely no idea. I'm not going to spend 40 bucks to fix it, that's for sure. So that either leaves it running as a locomotive or running as you see it. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But it is running with no problems at all. So the repairs are holding, even with this repeated impact. Like I said, there's a rivet that comes up through the center of a connector. And the rivet actually carries power from the switch, or from the contact anyway. And that rivet was loose. And there's no practical way to tighten it, so I just soldered the rivet to the connector. And that solved the problem. Of course, I had to take out that light socket. There was a direct short in that. So anyway, I just wanted to do a quick video on this. Going to be running it off and on. Very likely I'll just run it around the track instead of having it hit a bumper. But I just wanted to test it, make sure it was working okay, and if that repair was going to hold. So far, so good. This is running just absolutely perfectly. Like I said, I still got to pull the brushes out. The brushes are absolutely coated in oil. You can tell that just by looking at the top of them. So, up and running. So like I said, I'll probably just pull that bumper off, let it run 10 times around one direction, reverse it, let it run around 10 times the opposite direction. Just want to make sure it's going to run with no problems developing. And it needs to run. That's the most important thing with all these motors that have been sitting for any length of time. You need to run them. But as you see, it's running with no problems at all. What I'd like to do is maybe put a tank turret on top of it. That would actually look quite striking. So maybe I'll look around for a toy tank that I can tear apart and put a turret with a gun on top of it. That would look cool. Anyway, I'm definitely not going to spend $40 to fix it, to replace the missing parts. So, just a quick video. I'll be running this off and on for the rest of the night, of course. 588 is up and running. That antique motor is up and running. So, this is running with no problems at all. So just a quick video. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop an email. BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.